Bodega killers, no one is killing, don't figure. By the dick of ridiculous, dangerous elections, skip the food, the triggers. We ain't playing, we slaying, we don't give a fuck about what you saying. Bodega, chilling, bodega, getting up, bodega, kill up, we chillin', villains, killing, women, and this is against bodega. Bodega killers, no one is killing, don't figure. By the dick of ridiculous, dangerous elections, skip the food, the triggers. We ain't playing, we slaying, we don't give a fuck about what you saying. Bodega, chilling, bodega, getting up, bodega, kill up, we chillin', villains, killing, women, and this is against bodega. Killers, no one is killing, don't figure. By the dick of ridiculous, dangerous elections, skip the food, the triggers. We ain't playing, we slaying, we don't give a fuck about what you saying. Bodega, chilling, bodega, getting up, bodega, Bodega killers, no one is killing, don't figure. By the dick of ridiculous, dangerous elections, skip the food, the triggers. We ain't playing, we slaying, we don't give a fuck about what you saying. Bodega, chilling, bodega, getting up, bodega, kill up, we chillin', villains, killing, women, and this is against bodega. Bodega killers, no one is killing, don't figure. By the dick of ridiculous, dangerous elections, skip the food, the triggers. We ain't playing, we slaying, we don't give a fuck about what you saying. Bodega, chilling, bodega, getting up, bodega, kill up, we chillin', villains, killing, women, and this is against bodega. Killers, no one is killing, don't figure. By the dick of ridiculous, dangerous elections, skip the food, the triggers. We ain't playing, we slaying, we don't give a fuck about what you saying. Bodega, chilling, bodega, getting up, bodega, kill. Bodega killers, no one is killing, don't figure. By the dick of ridiculous, dangerous elections, skip the food, the triggers. We ain't playing, we slaying, we don't give a fuck about what you saying. Bodega, chilling, bodega, getting up, bodega, kill up, we chillin', villains, killing, women, and this is against bodega. Bodega killers, no one is killing, don't figure. By the dick of ridiculous, dangerous elections, skip the food, the triggers. We ain't playing, we slaying, we don't give a fuck about what you saying. Bodega, chilling, bodega, getting up, bodega, kill up, we chillin', villains, killing, women, and this is against bodega. Killers, no one is killing, don't figure. By the dick of ridiculous, dangerous elections, skip the food, the triggers. We ain't playing, we slaying, we don't give a fuck about what you saying. Bodega, chilling, bodega, getting up, bodega, kill.
Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. Suffocation, no breathing. Don't give a fuck if I cut my arm bleeding. This is my last resort. Cut my life into pieces. I reach my last resort. Suffocation, no breathing. Don't give a fuck if I cut my arm bleeding. Do you even care if I die bleeding? Would it be wrong, would it be right? Ever took my life tonight? Chances are that I might. Mutilation out of sight. And I'm contemplating suicide. Cause I'm losing my sight, losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. Losing my sight, losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. I never realized I was spread too thin, till it was too late, and I was hit within. Hurry, feeding on chaos and living insane. Terror spiral, where do I begin? It all started when I lost my mother. No love for myself, and no love for another. Searching to find a love upon a higher level. Finding nothing but questions and devils. Cause I'm losing my sight, losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. Losing my sight, losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. Nothing's alright, nothing is fine. I'm running and I'm crying. I'm crying, I'm crying, I'm crying, I'm crying.
Yo, welcome y'all to Bodega. You know what I'm saying? The Bodega. Hey, yo, this is Big Traj, aka Bad Boy Traj, aka GQ Traj, aka Tommy Boy Traj, Tommy Boy Artist Traj. So I just want to say what up to all y'all out there. I hope you're having a great Saturday. We're going to get into it. Put my hood up. So I got to stay G'd up from the knees up. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, we're going to get into this. I'm going to show my baby blues to all y'all today so you can get to know me a little bit better. Then we can go through that. So, you know, last night I was watching this YABA stream and it was crazy learning about all this stuff. And the majority of it, I heard, this is the first time I ever heard about it, but it aligns with the other stories that I've been hearing, other information that people have been giving me and that I've been talking to. And it's in alignment with these other people, and they've gone through similar situations and similar stories. So we're going to get into all that because this is you're going to come to find out as I take you down this journey that this is a cycle with this guy. This isn't anything new. This isn't, you know, this big thing that occurred and it's earth shattering to him and his audience. You know, they've been through this. They go through this. They use people for their content. And then once that dries up, they use the person that was providing the content as content. Now, ain't that a motherfucking bitch? Now, I was gaslit the fuck to high heaven because I thought this dude actually stood for something, that he stood for something good, going against evil, you know, trying to conquer the bad people out there. Fuck. You couldn't hear me? You hear me now? Can you hear me? My microphone is peaking a little, Traj. Let me know if you can hear me now. Fuck. You just lost audio? Is it better now? All right, my bad. I trolled y'all. But anyway, welcome everybody. Welcome to the Bodega Coalition. This is your host, Bad Boy Tragic, aka Big Traj, aka Tragic GQ, aka Tommy Boy Records Tragic. We're going to go through some different things. I was watching that YABA stream last night and I was shocked about some of the things I was hearing, but not too shocked because since this all has gone down, I've been hearing a lot of things, a lot of different stories from a lot of different people. And we'll just call them the victims of this guy because that's what they truly are. You know, let's just call a spade and call it out for what it is. There's about a 5-second delay from chat to you on my end. You hear me? Well, anyway, we're going to get into all that. We're going to talk about it. It was pretty insane. Tragic, you're the Chris Hansen in Exonesian. Okay. Damn right, I'm fine, boo. Well, anyway, we're going to get into it, talk about it. Let me just do something here. Stop sharing this. Share screen. I'm cut up now. Sped up the playback. So what up, Outspoken Man? I'm sorry about your loss. You probably don't want to talk about it too much, but yeah, I do. I'm sorry to hear about that, man. I hope everything goes all right with you and your family and things like that. Because in the Bodega Coalition, we really care. We care about people. We care about what people are going through. We listen to what their issues and problems are, and actually stand for something. That's why you don't see me on a fucking fake ass apology tour. Can you hear the audio in the back? Just let me know if you can hear that. Can you hear the music? If you guys are behind in chat, click on the gear on the video and speed it up. It will slow when it catches up. So, anyway, you know, we've been hearing a lot of things, getting a lot of different stories. This goes way back. This goes way back in time, like years and years. This isn't anything new. This is a cycle for this guy. He uses people for their content and their information. And then when it all dries up, or he feels that it dries up, or, you know, it's no longer beneficial to him, then he uses that person as fucking content. And that's how he treats people. And it's a motherfucking shame. And there's a goddamn reason why he doesn't want people to come watch my streams. There's a reason why he wants to keep everything a hug box, that he doesn't want other people to watch other people's shit, because he doesn't want them seeing the truth. And he also knows that they're easily swayed, which is why he doesn't want them watching other people's shit when they're speaking the truth, being based, bringing facts, bringing receipts. Now let's clear something up. This dude, Negs, was in the bodega, in this Discord for a year, right? You know, the screenshots don't lie. The receipts don't lie. This dude was in the bodega for a year or so. And it's also in that stupid ass documentary that was made. He's also in that as well. All right. Now, we had discussions back and forth. Will I show those? Maybe, maybe not. But there was discussions back and forth where people were sending them this terrible ass documentary about a Discord, a fuck shit Discord, where people were goofing around, trolling, acting a fool. Not saying it was all right at the time or at this time, but it is what it is. All right. But nothing comparable to something that would be looked upon as predatorial, or, you know, all these bullshit accusations that this guy is just pulling out of his ass. It's just nonsense. And he knew all about it. And there was conversations back and forth where that this dude Hatman and his girlfriend or something was having communication back and forth with him about this video, which I've seen as well too. And he knew all about it. He watched the entire thing. He said it was all bullshit, because it is all fucking bullshit. It's a bunch of reaching. That's all it is. Trying to take things out of context and reach like a motherfucker. And it's pretty fucking pathetic, you know. And he knew all about this shit. Now he's trying to claim like he's been new, or he hasn't been new, that it's just something new that just came out. It's sad. It's really pathetic what this guy is trying to pull. Like, he's watching videos from DC Media that was a stream about, what is it, 10 months ago, 11 months ago. And he's trying to act like it's new. Shit that he's seen for the very first time. That video has been around for a very long time. And it includes a lot of misinformation, a lot of lies, a lot of slander, a lot of defamation of character. Now, during that stream, when DC Media had these people on that I barely knew, that barely fucking knew me, right? They were just spewing all kinds of nonsense. And since then, it's been proven wrong in videos and receipts, and everyone has seen it. And it's very easy for me just to upload. It's very low effort for me just to upload it and people to see it that haven't seen it. So if you want to see it, I'll send it to you. If you want me to upload it, I'll send it to you and unlist it, because I really don't think about these people anymore. They are, they're trying to talk about me, stay relevant, clout chase, but I really don't talk about these people anymore. I really want nothing to do with them. They're creepy. They gross me out. And I wish they would just move the fuck on and get off a big trash dick. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I mean, that's what it is. And it's really pathetic and funny, because, the whole thing, we're taking things to extreme levels of calling people pedos and predators and all this other shit. This was all amplified by him. He amplified these situations to what they were. I would send him stuff and I would say, this is really creepy, because they were taking clips of me and trying to say that about me. And he was like, well, This is worse than what they're showing of you. Your shit isn't even that bad. It's just you and your kids joking around, goofing around. He's like, I have tons of videos like those too. And you could see that he does have tons of videos like those as well, because he played one the other day when he was tossing a few back and he was sauced the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? So it's just nonsense, guys. And I just laugh about it the whole entire time, because when you try to make something out of nothing, it's really sad and pathetic. But we stay based over here. That's why this dude called me based over and over and over again. You know, at the beginning, he was paying me for this stuff. And he was saying, you know, we're a team. You're just like me. I don't have any friends. Let's team up together and go at these people. Yeah, he's a fucking fake. DC's fake and he's fake. They're perfect for each other. They're two peas in a pod. You know what I'm saying? So he always amplified things. Now I'm coming to find out that he's been doing this for close to a decade. Close to a fucking decade. And I guess this is what gets that shock value out of certain situations, and he spins them into something more severe than they really are. And that's what was bringing in the viewers. And shit, he was making a ton of fucking money. A ton of money. And he was throwing me fucking table scraps. But I didn't really care, because, I was looking to meet people, looking for friendship, looking to talk about people that have been through serious, similar situations. Now, this will probably come out eventually as this goes on. So I just want to talk about it first before you see it. Several years ago, when my dad was really ill, some other things were going on in my personal life, and I was really stressed out to the point where I had a stroke. I had a mild stroke. And it really affected me, obviously, when you go through something like that, and really, struggling through things, struggling through memory loss, struggling to try to learn how to speak like you once did before. Because I was always in leadership positions in all of my positions, and I was very high up in all the companies that I worked for. And it was a requirement that I would have to do presentations and things like that. I'm naturally introverted, but that type of thing made me more of a extrovert, or at least trying to be, and getting up and speaking to hundreds upon thousands of people in certain occasions. When we would have training sessions and conferences at all these nice hotels and everything like that, I would have to, put together speeches and presentations and different things like that. So, doing stuff like this isn't new to me. Speaking in front of people, they would record it and they would put it on the company's website for people in our local systems to watch as well too. So, I did go through that situation. That's why he's calling me Fred Durst with a disability, is because he's trying to point that out of what I went through there. And it was something that I never wanted to mention. I've been around these people for a very long time, and that's something that's never come out. But yeah, it is what it is. I'm not using it for any excuse or anything like that. It's just what it is, guys. I want to show you guys some cool shit too. When I was signed to what's up, Headwork? When I was signed to Tommy Boy Records, when I got my record deal, they gave me this necklace right here. Now, this necklace right here is probably worth more than that dude's car. No lie. Bling, bling. Everywhere I go around my city, bling, bang. Pinky ring, go wrong, 50, bling, bling. So, got that on. Got some just different swag on. This is my dad's watch. I know I got to set the time to it, but this is one of several watches that my father left to me. So, I did really try to get to know this dude on a personal level, and he's using that personal information like he's been doing with everybody else in the past as a way to attack people. Crack pipe and the color, bling bling, jelly. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Explain yourself. So, yeah, anyway, with that situation, you know, I would only tell someone that I really thought that was a really true friend and that was really, um, you know, somebody that I trusted. And because it's something that is serious in nature and something that I really have struggled with. But I'm getting better over and over and over and over in time, and doing things like this is helping me get back to that place where I once was before. And I think each time that I'm doing these streams and broadcasting, I'm getting a little bit better. And it's a process. It takes time. Um, there's all kinds of shit that goes along with that. It's fucked when you got to be when somebody's making fun of your disability. Thanks, Death. I appreciate it. Now, this guy holds on to people's information, right? He holds on to nudes. He holds on to whatever he can to make sure he keeps you quiet, makes you stay in your lane, or makes you go away. When he would get yeeted off of platforms like Twitter, he was happy that happened because it erased all the conversation that he had with people. It deleted everything. But I was an archiver. I am an archiver. Now, I will go to certain places, certain lengths when people go that way towards me, but there's some areas that I will never go to that he's gone to already, like mentioning kids, mentioning people's deceased relatives, things like that. He had the audacity to say that he was my he thought he was my brother, and if I treated him the way I treated my brother, that's why it's the reason why things are the way they are right now. Basically saying that I was the cause for my brother's death. Which is a really fucking terrible thing to say. It's disgusting. But I know everybody wants to get into the meat of things and the nitty gritty. So we're going to get into it. We're going to go over it. We're going to review it because, my name was brought up a lot. Yo, what up, Will? And then another thing I just want to touch upon is, since I do have an issue with my memory and things like that, I always make sure to send things around and make sure if I have a conversation that's important in nature to document it somewhere else, grab it myself, or talk about it with the person. And, I've done this with Death. I do this with Outspoken. This has been going on between me and you. What's up, Bacon? Going on between me and Outspoken for several years now. Hey, Dirty Diana. What's up, boo? So this has been going on for a very long time. Always make sure to talk about it with someone else, show the receipts, document, and it helps with my memory because then I can always reference check. And that's just a process that I started doing a while ago, and I'm going to continue to do because it helps me out. So, when I was listening to FFG, and we'll get into it more, but there's certain things that were asked upon me to find. To look for certain things like that, which, I didn't even even do anything like that, or I would tell him that I would and things like that just to keep him, calm down or keep him cool. But when he was taking things to real life before when he was emailing Dragnot's professor and things like that, you know, I was really freaked out about that. And I backed off. I think I was offline for about a week because of that. And then he started messaging me back, you know, we really need you back here. We really need you around. You know, we're a good team. We really got to go at these people. Now, I didn't know who FFG was. I didn't know who YABA was. I didn't know who DC Media was. I barely even knew who Frank was. But the thing, when they were attacking his kids, he was going berserk. And you all know how that turned out, how his docs turned up in YouTube videos. Y'all know, y'all know who gave that information to someone else to put, and then that turned up into a YouTube video. I mean, everyone knows you can't lie about that. There's tons and tons of proof out there and receipts out there, because this dude pays for a company to look up people's information monthly and just does it all the time. And this bullshit about people now going real life with me, emailing people, trying to contact customers. And the funny thing about it is, these are customers that I don't even have this particular business for anymore. But the new owner is now contacting me, asking me what's going on. The owner that took over these customers, and it's fucked. It needs to stop. It's disgusting. And it's been reported. I don't give a fuck. I will make sure that you are held fucking accountable. And if it wasn't you, it was that other psycho lunatic that's obsessed and thirsty as fuck, that's watched all my videos, that's followed me in the Patreon Discord, is the reason why she showed up in the next Patreon Discord. The reason why she showed up in all the other Discords, was hitting death up, trying to get into every fucking Discord I was in, following me around like a lost fucking puppy. I mean, get the fuck out of here with that shit. Fucking stalking ass bitch. We'll get into that shit too, because I already got all those receipts uploaded, all of them. They're already in a video. So don't try to use that shit on me. When this dude Negs is trying to talk about personal conversations with other people and they're adults and shit like that, but when it comes to everybody else or anybody that he doesn't like, then the story fucking changes. You're a motherfucking hypocrite. You're a bitch and you're a snake. I did think you were my friend, and I don't know what the fuck is going on with you upstairs. If this this entire time was just a fucking grift and a fucking scam and a fucking con to con me, get me to jump on board with your ideals and your way of thinking, all this Trump bullshit, all this pro-white and anti-everything else bullshit. I mean, it's a fucking motherfucking joke is what it is. You got me to jump on your fucking bandwagon like you stood for a motherfucking thing. We didn't stand for shit. You are the man that stands for motherfucking nothing. And you've done this with people over and over and over and over and over again. And the list goes on and on and on and on. And we keep getting email. Watch a video, receipt. It goes on and on, dude. You want to go there? We can go there. You want to bring it? Then bring it, motherfucker. I ain't scared of you. Not 1 inch of me is motherfucking scared of you. You a little bitch. You're a coward. You're a weak old man. Shave your fucking head. Take a fucking shower. Got too much grease in your face. Look like pizza factory face. Look like you've been fucking putting baby oil all over your face and just letting it sit there. Fucking in your wrinkles and shit. He's trying to use information from a motherfucking stalker. When I got shit on you, homie, about you threatening fucking revenge porn, threatening to release people's personal information, and you try to say it in like a slick way to make them fucking scared. You ain't scaring me, dude. Not 1 second in my motherfucking life have I been scared of your bitch ass. Keep bringing up my fucking kids, my deceased father, my deceased brother. You don't know shit about me, dude. You a snake. You a fraud. You a phony. You don't know shit about me. I've had a career for 20 years, fucking a real business owner that made fucking actual money, not grifting people and conning people into believing your shit and then dumping them and trying to use them as motherfucking content, because that's what you've done, motherfucker. So let's get into this shit. Fuck that, bitch ass. I'll show you the ramblings of this fucking lunatic too. Fuck out of here.
Hey, I'm just saying.
I hate what's going on here. I hate this fucking Meg's rehabilitation.
Can you hear this
arc
shit?
And trying to
You hear this video?
rewrite history. Okay.
Could you hear that? Let me just make sure I share this shit again so you can hear this shit. Because we're going to review YABA's stream talking about this motherfucking fraud ass phony. This dude is a bitch. Man, I've talked to so many motherfucking people that have been through the same goddamn thing with this dude. He's a fucking grift. He's a fucking master manipulator. You never heard me saying shit, calling people predators on videos or pedos on videos. That was you, motherfucker. You had to always take it up another fucking notch, another fucking level. So it brought in more eyes to the table. That's all on you, dude, not on me. Shit. Fucking joke.
Nobody's rewriting history.
From
no one. Not a
seen
single
and
solitary
everything I'm hearing,
soul.
the story that's trying to be played right now is that Negs isn't really responsible for everything that Negs did.
That is completely false.
Negs was being played.
Look, DC, you're on top of me. You can have dreams of being on top of me now, and now you can see it in video because you know you want me to blow your back out. You know you want it. Shit, you want it so bad that you're fucking seething at the gums talking about me because you want it bad. You want me to talk about you badly because you want it, but you ain't never gonna get it, Granny. Shit. Fuck out of here.
Manipulated gas.
That is true. But he is responsible.
Okay. I mean, to a certain
Who was gaslighting Negs when he was doing that shit to me?
Exactly.
I'm just curious. Who was it? Who was responsible then if it wasn't him?
Facts.
Who was gaslighting Negs when he was going for FFG? That was before Tragic, right?
Sure was.
Like, there's lots of people in between there that I can name that
I didn't know who FFG was. I didn't know who YABA was. I didn't know who DC Media was. I didn't know who Callie was. I didn't know who Shane was. I didn't know any of these fools. I barely even knew who fucking Frank was. He just played one of my songs as an intro on the Geek Room. Barely even knew the dude. I knew that he was a member of that chick Missy Ann's Patreon. Next, said, well, he's married. Does his wife know about it? I said, I don't know. He said, all right, gotcha. We're going to go this route. You know what I mean? So this dude just took information and made his own fucking narrative out of it. That's all it was.
I'm not going to because they're not creators, and they've went off into hiding. I know that sounds crazy, but it's true. There have been people that were subscribers, because back then we didn't have members, who were like a big part of his channel, and they've literally left the platform because they don't even be in people's chat because they're...
That's what this dude does, is he tries to get people to leave the platform, to go underground, stay silent, and don't speak on it. Well, I'm that dude that's going to speak on it, and speak on it I will. And if you want to tell your story, we could tell your story too. I'll platform it. I don't care if I make a goddamn cent. Is because who I fucking stand for. I stand against child abuse. I stand against real predators, real pedophiles. You know, this dude you saw in the intro, he made a fucking pedo hunter website to go after Frank and Fancy Badger and all these fools. I didn't make up that shit. He made that shit up. He wanted to do that. That just came out of nowhere. I can show you the full fucking context of that shit. He made the fucking YouTube thing. He was going to say we're going to go after him anonymously. That's all on him. The blood is on his hands, not mine. He's whacked in the motherfucking head. And there's a reason why there's 40, 50 people in here and they're not talking. Because he's holding information on them. Some type of information, pictures, doxes, personal info, and they don't want to talk. That's what it is. Let's just call it what it is, motherfucker. That's what you do to people. I mean, you got a fucking case coming on for threats of violence on the internet and harassing people. And you're still doing it, aren't you? You're still harassing people. You're still threatening people. You're still making shit up. You're still calling people pedos and predators. When I saw Dark Ninja's video, we could get into that shit too. We could bounce over to that. We'll get to that later. But if anyone is a predator, homie, it's you. I didn't have a bunch of minors come to my place when I was younger and give them drugs and feed them. Who knows what the fuck you were doing with them, because you're making videos with kids in it and they're shoving you're shoving fake guns and shit up assholes. I mean, give me a fucking break. It's all in 4K. You're the one that said all this shit. I just gave you info. You ran with it because you try to make as much motherfucking money out of it as possible. And at the same time, too, you were feeding me bullshit, trying to act like you stood for something. Well, you don't stand for a goddamn thing. You're fucking crawling through life, is what it is. Like a little bitch.
Scared. Right? But again, go ahead. Continue.
Extent,
Huh?
You could say that.
Oh, sorry, I've been missing the super chats, guys. Sending love to YABA and Sam, awesome women who are leading more people to find their own path with care and love. Thank you, Gigi. I appreciate you.
Fine.
It's 11:30. Somebody's in there eating.
But that doesn't excuse the things that were done before Tragic, does it? Because Tragic wasn't in the picture for all that long, was he? You know that. Us who have been around, right?
Play dead.
And
how can you excuse everything that went on before him? And half of
who's
the things
excusing
that
it?
went on during that
You are.
Who's excusing
I
it?
can't stand
You
Tragic.
dried up
Most
holes.
of us can't.
And that's fine, FFG. You don't have to stand me, and I understand why. Because he did get me going. He would rile me up and get me triggered and get me worked up, and I'd make these videos, and I was right by his side, rooting him the fuck on. I was his biggest fucking cheerleader, his biggest stan. And damn, he fooled the fuck out of me. I was a fool. I am a fool for following that idiot. I should have done some research myself, but people didn't really come to me and tell me anything about this dude. And the ones that did, I was already too far in it, too sucked in it. My mind was too fucking warped because, yeah, I do have a difficult time processing information, and my wires are fucking crossed a little bit and shit. And he knew that shit, and he played into it. He gaslit the fuck out of me and manipulated the shit out of me.
It doesn't make Tragic responsible for every single thing that Negs has done.
But that's not the
since
issue.
January 2021.
That's not the issue, Frenchie.
He's absolutely. I don't even know this guy, this Tragic guy. I've heard the name.
I don't either.
I've heard the name. That's it. That's as far as it goes for me. I don't keep up with it. But that guy is not responsible for gaslighting him, for any of that shit.
Yeah.
He's not. If anything, it's the opposite. I know how that dude operates. If anything, he gaslit this Tragic dude to start going after these people. Were Tragic fucking with Hater Nation before he knew Negs? Was he going after everybody in Hater Nation that he went after?
No, I didn't know anybody in Hater Nation. Like I said before, I didn't know who DC Media Grandma was, DcmediaGhoul. The one that has fucking embalming fluid in her veins instead of blood. That looks like a fucking vampire. This is the vampire that struck back and missed. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know who any of these people were. Like I said before, I didn't know who Hater Nation was. Any of these characters were until it was him. He told me all about him. Not Gigi, not Peanut, not Noodlehead, not anybody else but him. And he would get me riled up going at him. And yeah, I was looking for, a pat on the back, looking for him being happy about shit and smiling and being in a good mood when I'd make these videos. Sure, I was. I fell for his shit. I did. And that's one of the effects of what I went through is I can be easily swayed and influenced. I still stand by everything that I did. I'm not going to blame it on anybody else. I'm not going to blame it on him. I'm just telling you the gravity of the situation and what's been going on.
Probably not. So who gaslit who, DC? Why you're trying to make somebody out to be a savior who can be rehabilitated to be ushered into the community. I'll wait. Because you got it backwards, bitch. You don't even know. You can't even keep up. You don't even know what the fuck's going on here. I gotta tell you. You're all like, oh yeah, this is how it happened. Tragic gaslit Negs, and that's why he went after all these people. No. No. It was Negs who gaslit Tragic, who made him go after all these people.
Exactly.
DC. Okay? You don't even know what the fuck you're... I don't even know this dude and I know what happened. Right?
And the whole timeline of how I met Negs, how I started talking about these people, making videos about these people, it's all been documented. I mean, look, I'm going to show you something right here. And I want you to see this too, FFG. And there's more of this shit. I got tons of this stuff. See if I can bring this up here. And I have a lot of people to vouch for me. So this is a conversation when Negs was on that kick about this tattoo being part of some type of white supremacy. And I was messaging Outspoken and to get his opinion on it, because Outspoken rolls with a bunch of biker dudes that are affiliated with the Hells Angels and things like that. And they know about these tattoos. So I talked to Negs about it, and he wanted me to see if I could figure anything out about it. So I said, yeah, Calls Over, aka Outspoken, rolls with a bunch of Hells Angels, and they know a lot about tattoos and things like that. And they would be able to tell you what this tattoo stands for. So you can see he's saying, most likely I messaged Negs with some info on the tat placements and some minor BS about them. So this type of shit went on constantly. He was always looking for information, looking for people's doxes, was putting bounties on people, trying to get their information. And this went on and on and on and on. And he thinks he's slick, because I'm going to tell y'all right now that allegedly Negs didn't get his Discord shut down. He shut that fucking thing down on his own to cover his tracks, to delete everything, just like he would get his Twitter deleted and then just make a new one, because he didn't care, because it knew it hid information. I mean, aren't you guys seeing that by now? It's just this one big grift. He's not sorry. Did you watch his latest video? He's not sorry. He puts apology in there. He's not sorry for any of it. He was just deflecting and projecting the entire time. It's fucking pathetic. I mean, so what's your guys' thoughts on this? What's up, David? And like I said, I do apologize for getting involved with this dude. I thought he was like this freedom fighter that stood up against abuse with children, against all kinds of shit. But he doesn't stand for anything. I mean, Will Kincaid proved without reasonable doubt the thing with Fancy Badger, that he was engaged with a minor and receiving nudes from a minor. It's a fact. It's all facts. It's not, but this, but that. This is wrong. It's not wrong. It's all fact. He researched it all. He reported it to the police. There's no circling the wagon and trying to retcon and rewrite history, trying to act like you didn't stand against it. I mean, it's in our fucking DMs. Yeah, let Will do it. Let Will do the research and put it out there, because he didn't want to get his blood on his hands, especially after he caught that charge. Hell no, I didn't. But also in my DMs, he says very clearly that once these charges get dismissed, that he's going after everybody. He's taking everybody the fuck down. He's not going to stop until everyone is taken down, till he gets everyone back, whoever crossed him. He's going scorched earth on every motherfucker. he's going to become the pedo man hunter. Man, I wasn't even subscribed to Frank anymore. I was done with that shit. Death can tell you that shit. It's in our DMs. I was over it. My channel was thriving. I was talking about new shit. I was getting hundreds of thousands of views a month. In December, I got over 160K views. So, I mean, there's no wiggling out of this, homie. You're not going to snake your way out of this situation, dude. It's just not going to happen. Because you can keep going and going and going. I'm going to keep showing and showing and showing is what it is. I mean, you were in my Discord. I got the fucking screenshots of it for close to a year. Now you're trying to say, oh, these Bodega Leak videos, these are really damaging. These are serious. Report it to the motherfucking police then, bitch. I fucking dare you because they're waiting for it. I want you to do it. Get your ass more in trouble to fucking dig your hole deeper and deeper, motherfucker, and just bury yourself in it. Just get one with the earth, one with the soil. Get down in there. The man who stands for nothing. Just crawl in your own fucking hole. Go sleep, motherfucker. Cry, motherfucker. Fuck out of here.
But, that's just because I got it like that, bitch. You don't.
You could say, yeah, he was gassing him up on a lot of shit, and you could blame him for a lot of the shit that Negs was doing. But everything?
But
no.
even Negs admits that that's
no
not the
way.
case.
There is no fucking way to just dismiss every single thing that Negs has done.
All
of us.
Bodega.
Nobody's dismissing it, Frenchie. Where are you getting this?
Tragic.
Who is dismissing it?
A piece of shit
you are,
doing
bitch.
Disgusting shit.
I'm your
long before
scapegoat.
Tragic came into the picture.
Fucking scapegoat.
Right.
There's no
situation.
fucking way.
We all know that.
I can sit by silently while this piece of shit is given a rehabilitation arc and
I will, Diana.
A way out of everything he did.
Bet on that.
No, I don't think so. I don't fucking think so. I can't stay quiet about it. It's not an attack on you, DC. I don't like what's going on here. It's an attack on him. Okay?
Got it.
It is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. I still got all those videos. My content isn't banned like Negs. I've already re-uploaded a bunch of them about these people trying to run this fucking grift, run this con, saying that I was spreading around a GIF from a sexual assault when it's from a shitty B-rated horror flick movie. But Negs will forget about that because he's on his motherfucking apology tour. It doesn't mean anything to him, but that's a serious fucking crime to go around saying that. The video with DC Media was fucking from months ago, months and months and months ago. And this motherfucker saw every fucking thing. I got the screenshot of him sharing out the video about Missy Ann and why she got booted from her platform because she was calling Pit Monk a rapist behind the scenes, which caused her to be thrown off that fucking channel. And he shared out the video about Pit Monk talking about it in his own fucking words. That shit's on my channel too. So go watch that shit. Watch that shit about all these people. And I'm going to keep uploading all the rest of the videos. And I want you to watch them all. I actually want you not to listen to this dude. And I'm not trying to convince these people that are in his corner that are now talking shit about me, that told me that they had so much love for me. I'm not trying to convince those people. There's millions and millions of people on the motherfucking internet. If you're that easily swayed by a con man that grifts people that has done this for a decade, I don't want you around. You could stay the fuck out. Believe that. I don't need you in my corner. I don't need you to be cool with me. I got enough people in my corner. I got enough people that have my back, that are watching my six, that are sending me content, that are showing me what up is up and what down is down when I'm struggling, when I'm trying to, think through all this fucking shit, trying to get all this fucking bullshit worked out in my head. I don't need any of y'all bitches, any of y'all fools. I don't need none of y'all. Shit. Fucking psycho try to take back $3. Like, I need your fucking $3. Shit. And you lost too. You're probably gonna end up getting your fucking credit card shut down for fucking trying to do that shit, you dumbass.
Who is Tragic? Tragic is Negs' ex-friend. Okay, now there's been a big falling out.
What do you call somebody who
Oh, my bad. Audio went away. All right, I got it. Yeah, this motherfucker is gross. The things that he's done to YABA, the alleged things that she was talking about in that stream last night with calling CPS, going real life, all this shit that he does. It was probably you, motherfucker, that did what you just did. And yeah, I did. I ended up with the fucking stress ulcer and I got fucking kidney stones over all this shit. You can laugh all you want about it. You know, everybody could laugh about it and think it's so motherfucking funny. Y'all some sick fucks. And they ask me, you know, why you here? What's going on with you? What's going on with your life? Well, this is what's been going on. Well, we have some resources here for you. We think you should talk to these people. Okay. Thank you, doc. Thank you, nurse. I appreciate it. Because, yeah, I got a guy that's online slandering me, defaming my character, trying to blow something up into something that's nothing that he knew about for over a fucking year. He saw the content. I got all the back and forth with him saying that he knew about it. It's in his fucking videos. He talked about that fucking stupid ass bodega leaks, bodega fucking piece of shit documentary that Hat Man put together that scammer killer outspoken called out months and months and months ago because fucking Hat Man made a video about Jared Genesis using the same fucking voice. These people are fucking jokes. They're fucking pathetic. And the fucking content that I've seen about you, Hat Man, I know all about you now. So you better tread light, homie. Because you're a weird looking dude. You know what I'm saying? You're a strange looking guy. You should start working out or get like some type of plastic surgery or some shit.
comes in and is like underneath you, like somebody that you're kind of coaching, there's a word for it. That's who I kind of thought Tragic was. Like he came in to
like mentoring him.
Yeah, he was mentoring him. That's how I always took the situation. Like Tragic came into the Negative Nation, right?
Yeah. He was like mentoring me because he told me that we've been through similar things, that we had similar trauma. That's how he gets you, is he trauma bonds with you to pull you in, to reel you in, to manipulate you and gaslight you. That's what this fucking loser does. Get the fuck out of here. I should just be like his dumbass and start saying, oh yeah, he groomed me. It was acts of grooming because he's a fucking predator. For the videos I've seen of you, Nags, what I've seen about your DMs, what you've done, because yeah, everyone is an adult online. And when they're having conversations and they're both adults, no matter what it is, that shit's private. People are going to have private conversations. But I never went to the degree that you did with people, with your threats, your idle threats of leaking information, leaking fucking nudes. You're a fucking sick fuck.
And Ron played all these videos. He played all these videos of Charlie and all these other people that he don't like. And he gaslit the fuck out of this Tragic dude. And Tragic's like, yeah, I totally get what you're saying, man. Fuck them too. You know? Yeah, right, dude. I totally hate them.
Yeah. It did kind of sound like that. Because sometimes I do use a surfer voice. I'm like, yo, that's totally cool, dude. It's out of the world, bodacious. Hang 10, bro. Let's go, broski. So yeah, I talk like that sometimes. So it is quite possible that the conversation did go down like that. YABA, you are based. I will say, YABA, you are one of the most realest people I've seen so far. I haven't seen a lot of stuff about you, and I do feel really bad for what he put you through and put your partner through and put your kids through. I feel really bad about it. I wish I knew about that shit more. Because yeah, when he did get yeeted, he was going to go in on you on Rumble and start talking about all kinds of personal shit about you. And I am sorry. I'm sorry for what he did to you, FFG. If you ever felt unsafe, if you ever really did feel like your safety was jeopardized, I apologize for being part of that shit, because that's just not who I am. Now, I do fight back when people try to slander me, throw around misinformation, try to defame my character, gun for me using my children. That's what I stand up against. And that's who I am as a person. And he knew that. And he played into it. Fucking use and abuse me. Fucking got tossed out like a dirty condom. Shit. A dirty disease. Stinky. Fucking misshaped condom. Facts. He's a manipulator on such a grand scale. I doubt he even knows the truth himself at this point, deep in his own delusion and psychosis, with a true lack of moral fiber. Yeah, I don't know if he is like believing himself at this point, but it's either a complete utter act, or he's completely in a delusional state, and he's stuck in psychosis somewhere, reviewing videos that are reaching, trying to take things out of context. Fucking sick. The person that put that picture of that Bobby Brown's daughter was dirt. And Missy Ann's right underneath the conversation talking, because we were in a voice chat and we were all joking about that picture, about that meme. Trying to make something into something that's nothing, because you a fucking muffin, stale ass brand muffin. Fuck. And just cut your hair, dude. Shave it all off. It's all stringy and you don't shower. It's all stuck together. It's all matted. It's gross. Ugh. And I know you do love me, Nags. You treat me like a jaded lover is what you do. What you're doing right now is treating me like a jaded lover. Everyone remembers those streams where you said if you could be with any guy, it would be with me. Remember that? Because I got that clip. Remember all those GIFs and pictures that people made of me and you together, and you liked it? Mm-hmm. You used to love me. You know what I'm saying? You talked about how you had people in your life that wouldn't stand by you if your sexuality was different. Not saying it is, not saying that you're not straight. But if it was different, remember you said that? Let's be real, Nags. Me and you right here, homie. And if that's what's causing all this hatred and angst and anger inside, yeah, you do need therapy, homie. You do. You need therapy to work through it. And if you want me to blow your back out, if you want me to do that, if that's what the plan was to get me to come to your state and hang out with you, remember you said we were going to share a room and share a bathroom? Did you want me to share the bed with you next? Did you want me to give you back rubs before you went to sleep? Because I truly am a pansexual of sorts. There's nothing wrong with it. But if that's what's causing all this hatred and all this angst, anger, and bitterness, if that's what's causing it, then shit, you need therapy. I'm not saying it is, but if it is, I could see why you're so mad at me right now. I could see it. We got the receipts of you saying you didn't trust me. You even admitted that you were looking into me, paying close attention to me for several months now. And you were telling people that in DMs as well too, homie. You knew I would never side with DC. DC sent around a Google Drive that had a bunch of pictures of my kids, my deceased father, videos, my docs, all kinds of shit, dude. You knew I wouldn't stand by you. You knew fucking death wouldn't stand by you. You know deep down Hussy wouldn't stand by you because you're not 1/100th of a man that Hussy is. Because I love Hussy. I love Death. I love everyone that's close to me. I love Bacon. I love Gigi. I got love for Peanut. It's none of your fucking business. So you can insinuate whatever you want. And I'll insinuate whatever I want back too, bitch. But I got the receipts to back my shit up. Because I'm based, remember? Remember in that stream, all you did was say I was based? Yeah, that would be some book. Let me tell you. My father was sick for a very long time. He was a very prideful man, very successful man. Yes, he was. He was a senior vice president for a huge company. And me and him were best friends. I was best friends with my brother. We were very tight. You know, finding out more information about what my brother went through as a child, being sexually abused, sexually assaulted. My father being sick. A lot of shit. One of my cousins died. An uncle died. Everyone's got their own motherfucking trauma, dude. You ain't the only fucking one. And yeah, and it got to the point where it had me stroke out. You knew about that shit too. You were joking around too, saying, yeah, it's probably going to make me stroke out too, all this shit. Well, yeah, you bring this on your fucking self, dude. You want to go toe to toe, blow for blow? Bring it. I ain't scared of you. I ain't trying to change people's minds or steal your fucking people from you because you think you fucking own them. I mean, some of your people that you have are so manipulated and frightened by you that they have fights with their own siblings, that they don't even talk to their own siblings because of you. It's all because of you, the man behind the mic. Manipulating, gaslighting, putting up divides with people, making people not want to talk to their own fucking blood. What kind of fucking person does that shit? You do think you're running a cult, motherfucker. And it's fucking weird. It's fucking creepy. And you're the fucking creep. Anybody's a predator between me and you are. You're the motherfucking predator. I'm so glad to be away from you. It's been such a sigh of relief to me. I've been sleeping so much better. Don't have to worry about your bitching and your complaining, crying all the time, and fucking Discord voice chats like a big ass baby. And people can talk on this. I bring people up here and they can back me up. I could bring fucking Outspoken up on here. How you sent him on a fucking goose chase for all kinds of shit. People's information. All kinds of shit you sent him for. And then you took all the fucking credit. Didn't even thank him. And made tons of fucking money off of it. Shit, I'll read you something from his so-called one of his closest people in his life. Because this is all a fucking joke. He's not on any nerve pills, like no benzos or any kind. He's on low dose of Zoloft. That's it. I would never ever show DMs, but this is just a screenshot of what I just told him. I'm trying to keep him focused and not feeling defeated. I know it's rough right now, but I remember not so long ago, you were canceled and had 84 people in your corner. You have a fucking army behind you this time. I hope you know that. Discord is swarming 24/7. I finally got my notifications turned back on for Discord. So I know if someone tags me. I knew if it was important, you'd message me or call, but I know I had that fixed. And this person fucking bounced the fuck out. Said they had medical problems, medical issues. You know who that is. You know who I'm talking about. Yeah, DC can have his ass. He's a phony. Great big phony. One of his closest people that had health problems, that said they felt comfortable not being around. But whenever there was drama around, whenever Peanut was streaming and there was some drama shit going on, this person was always in the fucking chat. Now I got issues with two missies. You know, saying, yeah, I know you got his back, because there was no fucking op. The op was you talking to DC Media and other people behind our backs, changing the direction of where you wanted to go without being man enough to fucking tell everybody else. You should have just came out and fucking said it, dude. You should have just came out and said, look, I am drowning right now. I was making this much money using your information, slandering people, taking shit and going off on tangents, making a mole out of a molehill, mountain out of a molehill. I was fucked those up. And just said, yeah, you know, I'm going to connect back with DC. I'm going to connect back with other people. I'm going to go on this fake ass apology tour. But you know, you my homie, dude. You my homie. You my boy. We riding forever and ever. But this is just another one of my grifts. Will you grift with me, homie? Will you just come along for the ride? Just like when things would get leaked out on the farms. Remember that shit, dude? Because I sure do. Yeah, I got them receipts. Remember when you just have things say, sit back and just watch it happen. That's what you're telling your people right now. Just sit back and just watch it all go down. See, this is a watch that my dad left me. Did I show this earlier? Yeah, I think I did. But I feel him with me right now. He's here with me. And my dad was a great man. But that's what he should have said. I'm doing another fucking grift, another con. But I actually do stand for something, you should have said. I still stand for something. I just got a grift right now. Just let it grift on. Oh, thanks, Pancakes. I appreciate it. Yeah, I got this watch from my dad's best friend, got it for him, who's no longer here either. He was like an uncle to me too, like a second dad. He passed away they were so close that he passed away like 2 months after my pops passed, because they were just so close and like brothers. I was never a brother to you. Shit. Fuck out of here. Let's get into more of this shit. Don't make me have to show these receipts either, dude. Because these shits that I got is damaging. Especially with the dude that's caught a case. Look at DC. You're on top of me again. You riding? Oh yeah, DC. Give it to me, Big Trez. Give it to me, Big Trez. I want it. I need it. Please, please. I call you daddy.
Dude. So how are you going to sit here and tell me that it was the other way around? You would have to be, again, you were talking to people like they're stupid and like they're new and like they're not keeping the fuck up.
Yeah.
So you're talking to me, DC, like I'm a fucking moron. And I don't like when people talk to me like I'm stupid. I know I'm not the smartest person in the world. Okay, but when it comes down to common sense, I got a lot more than most. Okay, so when you do shit like this, even though you're not speaking directly to me, you're putting it out in the universe. But you ain't putting out their accurate information. And you act like you're you're just this big intelligent person, this big know-it-all. He goes to Miami and sits in the Versace mansion because she's too good for the poor people at the beach, right? Mm-hmm. You know, and you sit there and you look me in my fucking face and you tell me a fucking lie like it was tragic. He was the one gaslighting Negs when you got that shit all wrong. And you know you got that shit all.
Yeah, it's bullshit. Even someone like YABA who doesn't know me, I do believe the way that she was talking. She's seen my last couple streams. She saw the stream where I tried to de-escalate the situation, and then how Negs turned on me, and then I didn't let him get away with demasculating me and the insults that he was throwing my way. It did seem like that she was aware of those streams, but she's based. This ain't a lie. This is a fucking truth. She doesn't even know the details of it. You want the details of it? Anybody want the details of it that's a creator? Let me know. I'll show you all that shit. But I don't really know if I want some of this shit out there. This dude, this is his job. This is his life. This is not my life. You know, I'm trying to do this shit for fun, doing this shit for entertainment, gather people that want to have a good time, that stand for something, you know, talk about social issues that matter, talk about evil in the world, talk about abuse, let survivors speak, victims speak of that have been abused and violated by real fucking predators, real pedos. Nags, you've been calling people pedos for the last motherfucking 10 years. You've been calling people pedos and predators. This shit ain't new. You know, the whole thing with Shabisky was they were playing videos of me that were lighthearted in nature, goofing around. So I went and found clips of them. And I showed Negs. He's like, yeah, this shit's way worse than what they're saying about you. The shit they're trying to say about you is a bunch of bullshit. And he did tell me to report the Shabisky clips. So I did fill out a form on the FBI site to get that taken care of. We did have that exchange before he spoke about it more, because it was very serious. It was truly serious. But he added more fire to, what is it? More wood to the fire, more fire to the flame. Shit. Hey, yo, let's go. Let's get it. Let's be real for once. Be real. Be based. Stand for something. And if you don't stand for anything, then let people that you're close to know about it so they can ride with you. Just say you're a fucking grifter, a con man. What a bitch.
But your target is for Tragic, and it's for
Gasoline to the Inferno.
Peanut. It's for all those other people, right? So you had to take one of their players out of their game and use it against them and make him out to be the good guy. And he was the victim. He's always the victim. You picked Ron knowing that he knows how to play the game of a victim. And he does it quite well because he has made people believe for 4 years now, it's 2022, bitch, it's 5 years, that he is nothing but a victim. That's exactly the opposite, bitch.
You hear that? It's been going on for years. Years and years and years and years. Way before I met this dude. Way before Gigi met this dude. Way before anybody. This dude needs to man the fuck up, take responsibility, say he's a piece of shit, and this is how he makes money. Be real with yourself, dude. I ain't trying to take any of your fucking people. You know, they showed me love. You saw that they were showing me love. You saw how they respected me. You saw how they spoke to me, got along with me, how I treated them back. You spoke to one motherfucking psycho that I told the entire time I was talking to you, I'm a troll. You can't take everything I say seriously. And this fucking psycho is leaking out shit from my OnlyFans, getting busted with their fucking name in the fucking receipts. Like a dumbass. Trying to fucking dox me at the beginning of this stream. Bitch, we got people. We know how to get information. Hell yeah, we do. That's why he liked us so much. When people are doing evil shit, doing nasty shit, yeah, we know how to get it. But a lot of your requests were declined. A lot of things you were looking for, we found, never gave to your ass. I was about going below the belt about that real life shit. I was about putting people on blast and showing people who they really are, trying to talk shit about other people, how they're hypocrites, showing them the irony in it, how much of a hypocrite they are. Oh, you think this clip is bad about tragic? Well, look at this clip about you. Yeah, and he ran with that shit. He made a lot of fucking money. Yeah, and he did pay me several times for the information. Took it and made it into his own narrative. Made it a lot more than what it was. Yeah, it was creepy. The shit I found was creepy. It was bizarre. Wasn't illegal because nothing ever happened with it. You know what I mean? And he's trying to say I was saying certain things, and it never even came out of my mouth. My other channel didn't have videos calling everybody a fucking predator or a pedo. I would use terms like pedo supporter after seeing the facts from Will Kincaid, because it's facts. His video was fucking facts. And you're going against it now because you stand for fucking nothing, bitch. You fucking ain't a real man. You a sucker. You stand for absolutely goddamn nothing. You a phony ass bitch. Fuck. I'd never kick it with somebody like you. You cancel that fucking gathering thinking like I'm going to show up and some shit like that. I ain't fucking going to show up. But we can do clout fights that you built, made, but you're a bitch. You bitched out. Yeah, we both got disabilities. We both got mental illness. We both got trauma. You want to go back and forth trauma dumping? I guarantee you're going to lose, homie. Guarantee you're going to fucking lose.
It ain't opposite day. Okay? And we ain't going to let this happen today. Not today, DC. Because what happens, DC? What happens?
Fucked around, found out.
She fucked around. And you found the fuck out, didn't you, girl? Yes, you did.
I just like there is between Negs and every other person that he's ever been aligned with. Okay? I'm not saying this is a shitty falling out. Fuck them both. They're both absolute trash. Absolute trash. I'm not defending one. Let's not get it twisted here.
Yes, Frankie the Chihuahua. That's right.
And that's fine if you want to call me trash, FFG. But I like to goof around. I like to have fun. I like to do playful trolling. I don't go real life. I don't. Yeah, when somebody was LARPing as somebody else's kid, I wanted to get these kids, because I was concerned, their email to alert one of their parents. I did want to find that shit so I could alert this person that somebody is LARPing as one of his kids and doing all kinds of nasty shit. That's coming in part 2, because we got the tweet of this lady tweeting out that this dude was her kid. And it wasn't her kid. It's disgusting. If anybody was having their kids do their dirty work, it was that lady. And we all know it. And he even said it too. He saw everything. He told me it didn't matter if he started the conversation with your kid when he was at school, and it went on for days and days, trying to extract information out of my kid. He knew everything. He knew down to every last detail what's been going on. When it comes to me, motherfucker, he knew every last fucking thing. So don't try to claim like you didn't. You didn't, G, because you did. You ain't my homie. You my bitch. You're a fucking evil ass person. You're the man that stands for nothing. You shouldn't even deserve the fucking being called a man. I'm the one who brought all the testosterone into that community. I'm the one that fucking put you on my back and made you into a more manly man. And I'm fucking metrosexual as fuck. And I still made you a manly man, G. Because you were estrogen-filled, withered grape with no backbone. You a fucking blowfish. Negs made the channel Pedo Hunters and pretended he made it for Traj afterwards. Traj didn't want that shit. He sent it to him in a DM with the password off his own back. Negs was into this. Sure was. He's been into this. He's been into this for years on years, doing this shit. Going on fucking TikTok, making TikTok with real pedo hunters, trying to like stand up for the cause. Let's go against these people. This is what I stand for. You ain't stand for shit, dude. Fuck out of here.
But Negs was a piece
We
of
support
shit
poor people here.
long before Tragic ever came into the picture.
Mhm.
You hear that? They all agree. FFG, YABA, Sam, DcmediaGhoul. They all fucking agree that he was a piece of shit before. If you want to know my situation, because when I first met Negs, I gave him everything. I gave him my name, all my channels. I said, go ahead and look it up with that system that you pay for. Look me up, and he did. And he responded back, yeah, I didn't find nothing. He looked at all the shit. Yeah, I looked at Missy Ann's DMs. She was fucking doing the same shit to me, he said. Oh, man. As soon as he saw those DMs and saw that she was doing the same thing to him as she was to me, being all sexualized, trying to get some of that, being thirsty as a motherfucker. Shit. It's just a joke, you know? It's just funny. That he knows exactly what's up. And he's trying to play it off, trying to act like this is something new. Like, oh, I didn't know this, I didn't know that. Shit, you knew everything, dude. You know how I met Negs? I met Negs because Missy Ann went to Negs and she wanted him to cover me, just like she went to all these other creators. And Dark Ninja knows all that information on that shit too. She's the one that went to Negs. And then Negs came to me and he said, hey, she doesn't have any information. She keeps making all these allegations about you, saying you did this, saying you did that, but she has no proof for it. She has no receipts. And these people spent months and months and months and months trying to make a video. Hatman's in my Discord that's still up, trying to make a fucking documentary. Scammer Killer Outspoken knew what was up. He said, yeah, that's the same voice that was used in the thing about Jared Genesis. Shit, we don't got nothing to do with Jared Genesis. That dude's a creep too. Dark Ninja ain't got nothing to do with Jared Genesis. Dark Ninja's a motherfucking troll. That's what he is. He trolls people. He ain't a bad person. People have gone real life on Dark Ninja. Fucking swatted him. Try to go after his baby mama and his kids, just like you're trying to do to me right now, motherfucker. So leave fucking Dark Ninja alone. Because when you piss off my friends, people that I'm close to, it makes me so much more enraged. Gets me so much more triggered and worked up than when you actually go after me. because I've been through it. I've been through it. I walked a mile on nails. I've been to the lowest of the low. I've hit rock bottom. Shit. I was knocking on death's door. You know what I'm saying, Death? I was knocking on death's door. I've been to the lowest of the low. I've been to the pits of hell and brought myself back up and raised myself back up. Got my career going again. Really done something with my life. You should do the same. And it's in our DMs too. Where thank you, Nags. I said, hey, because he gaslit the fuck out of me. I said, you've been a real pillar to me and helped me through my situations and helped me get back on my feet with your comedy and your entertainment. Helped me get back to a position where I could get going back in life. This motherfucker's a clown. What, man, I was clowned. I was fucking conned.
And dismissing everything as Tragic's fault.
Speaking of poor people, we went and bought beanie weenies the other day. Did you tell them about that?
I was calling you by your full government.
Dude, I remember being like, just living at home and eating some weird shit. Like it was beanie weenies was a big, we was a big fan of that.
Remember the song?
Hatman's the one that made the documentary about the bodega and these so-called bodega leaks. Anybody could come into my fucking Discord. It's still up. It's still around. They thought I was going to take it down. They were trying to pressure me into getting it taken down. And I would delete it so I couldn't back my shit up and show context to when they show fucking bullshit. Dude, I should show the context of that Millie Bobby Brown fucking exchange. Because it was Dirt that put that picture in there. We were all in a voice chat and he put that shit in there. And he's a mod for Shabisky. Shabisky didn't take your apology, Negs. Shabisky's smarter than you. And I've told everybody from the start that Shabisky plays a character online, just like I do, to a certain extent. But I stand for the things that I say. The things that I'm against, abuse of people, sexual abuse. I'm against it real life. I ain't a fake. I ain't a fraud. I ain't a phony. But you are. I ain't gonna back down to shit.
Beanie weenies are nutritious. That's okay. They're still delicious.
You know times are bad when you're eating fucking mayonnaise sandwiches, dude. 2 pieces.
Yeah, he's the one who made the documentary. I still got those DMs too. I still got those DMs too, homie. You don't need to validate that bullshit. The real people that know you know your heart. Yeah. There's a million motherfucking people on the internet. And we're going to build something. Between Hussy, me, the other creators that I talk to. Shit, we got like 10 creators in our Discord now. We're fucking building. We're grinding. Yeah, people don't want to talk in it right now because your creepy ass is pulling screenshots, having people send shit back to you because you're a fucking weirdo. Fucking paranoid whack job. You hear this? You hear the music in the background? Tragic, when are you going to buy spinners and make vids with them? Shit, I should, homie. You hear the music in the back? So if you're afraid, if you're scared, if you're worried about this dude trying to come at you, trying to come after you, hit me up. I'll help you out. Because this dude ain't scaring me for a minute. Yeah, I'm the evil mastermind. And this one psycho, and I think she's probably the one because it was a female that contacted one of my former customers. So I do think it was her because it goes along with the screenshots that she's been leaking out on Twitter. I'm ready to release this shit. This motherfucker wants to still keep talking about this shit. Want to see some ramblings of a fucking lunatic? I ain't gonna get too far into it because this chick is obsessed with death. Is literally obsessed with death, and she changed her name on these on the Discord. You want to do this? You want to go here with this? Because we can go there. We can go there. You guys want to see this shit? And this is just one of the part. This is just part one. This is just part one of this shit. This chick was thirsty as a motherfucker. And I joke around and play around with her. And I was having, honest conversations with her to a point. But she was always asking me, did I do this? Did I do that? Trying to get information on me. And then I knew at one point that she was just relaying information back to Negs. And then Negs was leaking it out to the other side. He's been talking to these people for a very long time. He's the one that did an op. He did an op on all of us. I have screenshots and receipts of him saying that I was going to be gone next. After he was saying, yeah, DC Media is right. Tragic is going to be gone next. There's so much, so much. This dude is the one that's running the op, running a grift, trying to use someone that was there for him, was his friend, was his homie for a long fucking time. Look at people are leaving the chat because they can't even take seeing this shit because, I'm base as a motherfucker. So we can go there if you want, homie. We can go there if you want. This chick is a fucking lunatic. A grade A psychopath. And she's in your community. And she came from Miss Parker's community. And I'm almost positive she's sending information back to her or other people. And she's going to do it to you too, dude. The reason why she's in your Patreon is because of me. I was like, here's the Patreon link. You should join it. I was the reason. I brought so many people into that Patreon. So many people. So, this chick watched all my content. She said she watched all my content on all my channels, up to down, front to back. Yeah, we have adult conversations. Just like Neg says, he is having adult conversations. But I wasn't threatening to release shit. Threatening to release nudes like he's been. You a sucker, motherfucker. You a bitch. Is what you is. You should listen to some of this shit by Shabisky. Shabisky, man, I always knew you were smart. I'm sorry that he took it to places like making fun of your brain injury and shit like that. He asked for personal information on you and used it against you. He asked what was wrong with you. I didn't tell him to go on camera and talk about it and to make it into a narrative to get people riled up so he could get money for it because he's a fucking grift. I wasn't the one that did that, dude. And same thing with everybody else. I gave him information. He reviewed it. And he took time. He was very calculated when he would release information. He was very careful. He sat on that shit with Fancy Badger for a long while because he weaponized it. weaponized that shit. He sat on information. He came up with the own narratives in his mind. And he just ran with it. He gaslit the fuck out of me. All right. I won't go there. And this bitch was so mad at me. She can stay mad and stay thirsty. Yeah, she thought it was like this big thing between her and Death and trying to win me over. And then Shan was in the equation. She's trying to win me over. It was just so bizarre. It's like we're all adults here. You know, people have the adult conversations and topics. And talking to this psycho was like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Hot and cold, off and on. Back and forth. Insults, threats. Just like this thing is gold. It is gold milk. If I release this shit, it will get a couple thousand views, if not more. Easily. Because this shit is fucking gold. But no one's buying your shit, dude. They all see what you're trying to do. You ain't fooling nobody. You're a fraud. Con man.
Channel got deleted. What I was really happy about from then on was talking about him as little as possible. And the reason why is because I love the fact that his popularity, he lost his YouTube channel. And you know what? I'm not going to be part of what's helping keep him afloat. I'm not going to be part of what's helping give him views. So I was happy at that point to stop talking about him. That's why mostly you won't see me talking about him. Right? But I think we need to stop feeding it. He's a bullshitter.
Yeah.
You think he cares about making fun of my head injury? You think he cares about making fun of a little kid that almost fucking died? Basically, like, would he point and laugh at little 7-year-old Shabisky there in the hospital, fucking in a coma, you know, or whatever? Is that funny to him? For some reason, all of a sudden, once it gets pointed out that he's a dummy and he's been getting played, all of a sudden he has moral values, right? No, that's stupid. Like, I'm not going to believe for one moment that all of a sudden it's shifted and he's some morally righteous person. What? Because he got outed as a dummy. Like it's being like everybody's pointing and laughing and
I know
saying,
Shabisky
dummy.
doesn't like me either, but what he's saying is fucking facts. The fuck just happened? Well, I think he stopped getting stopped
around any extra defaming Missy and Shabisky on his stream money. Maybe he could throw in a little bit. Nags, if you're watching, feel free. It is a dummy, like it's being like everybody's pointing and laughing and saying dummy.
And look, Shabisky, I got no qualms with you. We had our back and forth.
Get a new computer. Yeah, I need a new computer.
But what he did to you was wrong.
I wonder if Nags could help me with some of that money he made off.
He made lots of money, Shabisky.
You know, the
thousands and thousands of dollars.
I wonder, does he have any of that money laying around? Any extra defaming Missy and Shabisky on his stream money? Maybe he could throw in a little bit. Nags, if you're watching, feel free. Fill up the fucking goal.
He wouldn't give you a cent,
because you're so sorry, right? I'm sure you're very sorry.
No, he's not.
And that's why you're going to help me fill up the fucking goal to pay for the new computer, because you fucking took advantage. You propped me and Missy up on your streams and said, "Come here, guys, look. These are horrible people. Come give me money. Come. Look. I'll spread a bunch of lies about them."
Mm-hmm.
That's all. He sat there and spread lies for a bunch of time, making a bunch of money. Throw me some of that money, Mr. Nags, Mr. Now Marshmallow. What a great name.
And everything that I gave him.
So
I stand
this
by.
video,
I don't blame him
like,
for any of that, but he took it to new levels.
isn't as organized as like you know, this is a stream, and I didn't really organize this very much, and I just planned on starting it up and ranting about this basically. And here, let's watch it one more time. Why not? Just so we can see. Like he said, as far as I'm concerned,
Look at Shabisky's
with
got
this
more
video,
subs
he's
on
showing
Twitch
that
than
he's shifting the
Negs.
blame. He's trying not to sit there and be like, "Oh, I'm to blame for this." He's sitting there, "Oh, sorry, some guy misconstrued some stuff," right? When that's a dishonest way of going about it, because it's not Tragic's it's not Tragic's fault that he sat there and spread lies, and then over and over again was showed that he's spreading lies and didn't learn his lesson. He kept on being shown over and over again that he's spreading lies with proof and evidence. He was never sorry then. I'm not buying it, Nags.
Yeah, and look, I gave information. You were showing clips of me trying to say I was creepy. You were actually going to the place like calling me a pedo and shit like that. So people found clips about you. I found clips about you that were just as weird, just as creepy. That's how this all started, Shabisky. Remember, that's how it all started. Let's not forget the timeline here. I stand by, the things that I've done. I do apologize where he took it, how he spun it into something that was more than what it was. There's a video on my channel of what I said about it. That's coming out of my mouth. That's what I thought about the situation. Those were my words. Negs's words are his words. I didn't fucking stick my hand in his throat, grab his voice box, and start making him talk and spew this fucking hatred. Because deep down, he really loves me. You love me, Negs, don't you, baby? Baby boo. I'll start calling you baby boo.
I'm not buying this bullshit lie of an apology. What did you apologize in here for making fun of my fucking head injury where I almost died? I'm almost completely deaf in this right ear and I have seizures. Let's make fun of it, Nags. It's funny. Haha. Let's make.
Well, he makes fun of people's disabilities, dude. He made fun of Hussey's blindness and Hussey's disability. He started to make fun of my disability, calling me the disabled Fred Durst or Ped Durst. He made fun of yours. I have so many more clips of him doing it to so many more people way before I knew who this fucker was. You heard it come out of YABA's mouth. YABA is a pretty big deal. She gets thousands of people in her chat room. She's liked by most because she's based and keeps it real. Now, I don't like that she goes after big chicks to make money. I don't like that. I think she has the talent and skills to do a lot more than just that. I think like she did last night, fighting for what's right, talking the truth. I know it wasn't to stand up for me. I ain't perfect. I'm not a saint. Yeah, I did some shitty things. I didn't go real life with anybody. I didn't email anybody's professor and tell them what they were doing online and how they should never have a job and be in the workforce ever. That wasn't me who did that. And Drag knows what I'm talking about because his professor hit him up and said, I received this email. What is this about? He knows. He knows what you did. There's no talking your way out of that shit. Just admit it. Because you know what you did. Fuck. You're a fucking joke. You're a clown, bro. Fuck out of here, dude.
Make fun of disabled people, huh, Nags? That's cool, right? Did Tragic make you do that, Nags?
Nope. He paid me for
did
info.
Tragic make Nags make fun of my disability? Did he make him believe these lies, even though he was told over and over again and shown over and over again he's being lied to, continue to believing the lies and then putting them out on his platform as if they're true. I don't think that's, it again, he's trying his best to just apologize, be like, yeah, I'm sorry, but it's really, it's his fault as far as I'm concerned. And I don't buy it. I don't like it. I don't like your fake bullshit apology. Oh, damn, Goofy. What do you guys think in the chat? Here, we'll watch the apology one more time for anybody that didn't see it, so you can get some more context on what I'm talking about.
Nobody's buying your bullshit, Negs.
Oh man, this is for Shabisky.
Look at this
bro.
pathetic
You
fuck.
tell me to go fuck myself. I'm sorry.
You get fucked.
I'm sorry for listening to that motherfucker. I'm sorry.
Not by me though.
There's no excuse.
But I know you want me to.
Maybe you're no different than any of us. All of us do cringy, stupid shit on the internet, and all it takes is some asshole to misconstrue it and run with it. And
all it takes is one asshole to misconstrue it. It's like over and over and over again, while he was like, the minute that he came out spreading something about me that Tragic told him, I came out, boom, here's the truth, and you can look it up on Discord and see. You can look this up, do the research yourself. You got to do is take 5 minutes to type in a couple keywords. And then I show footage of my original video where I like.
Now, the thing with Jared Genesis, he had a point to about what was in his Discord. More than likely, it probably did come from Jared Genesis. He did show that. But you also have to remember, Shabisky did admit that what he was doing and saying around minors that he didn't know was creepy. And that's what most people agreed with. So, I'll be real about it. But also, that's what the situation was. Yeah, and he spun it into something way, way different because he always does it.
I 100% proved that he was being lied to within like a week of Tragic telling him these lies and him spreading it. You're in general. All right, I'm going to get a pedantic pedestrian in here. Is this the pedantic pedestrian show?
What's that?
He says another really good point here.
Horrible human beings on the planet. Why do they matter? Why not pick the people that deserve it more? People that are better people, I don't know how good of a person, like, for instance, the Amazing Atheist is, right? But one reason I became a huge fan of him early on is because I thought he was a very morally good person. And I'm being 100% honest here. It wasn't just his entertainment value or something. One thing that made him my favorite YouTuber growing up was I felt that from his videos I watched, he is very good. And this is an example of somebody who is the exact opposite. Needs to be left in the fucking dust.
Yeah, I mean, even Shabisky knows what's up.
Thank you, Missy.
There's your new friend, Eggs, in the chat,
how many
agreeing with
viewers
him.
do we have?
You dumbass. You look so stupid.
23. Everybody hit the like button for me.
I'll give this a like for you too, Shabisky.
What's up, Allie?
All your new friends, Negs. They don't buy your bullshit, dude. They don't want you around.
Oh, and what were you saying, Missy? I saw you say something. Maybe you can message me more about back and be like, yeah, I mean, look at his 553 views on his video apologizing to me. You think him apologizing to me? You think that maybe helped him out a little bit?
Oh, sure
on his
did.
new channel?
Listen to this part.
You know, there's a reason why he's doing that. That's the reason why he's doing it, you know?
I definitely think people should report the channel because I don't think he's supposed to be on YouTube.
If that's the case, that he's breaking the rules, then, you know, but we don't try to send anybody to do nothing, but that's probably the case, that he's somebody that is not allowed to be on YouTube, but he's on YouTube.
Yep.
He did get his channel
slandering people,
nuked, deleted,
defaming characters. Still,
he's desperate to stay relevant. Exactly, Gothic, and feeding into his bullshit. Stop it, Galen. I'm not butthurt. What it is Nags did an apology video. Yeah, I mean, if that's the case, then that's the case, Tommy.
The TOS. So if what they're saying is true, then I guess he's technically not going against the terms of service.
If that's the case, then it is what it is. I don't know. I'm not. Yeah. Again, I'm not focused on that. But Trubisky grows his fingernails out long.
I think that's most of it.
They were following and supporting the shit out of this guy. Not because he's a good person, or I don't even think it was because he's a good entertaining guy. I don't think he's very funny and so forth. But just because he spread bullshit drama around and talked about bullshit like Shanny and stuff that like Galen said, like there's way more stuff. There's stuff that actually matters we could talk about. But for some reason, if I sit around talking about how Shanny blew cigarette smoke in her cat's face, that's gonna get more viewers than like a stream where everybody.
Yeah, it comes down to the views. Exactly what he's saying. It comes down to the views. That's what it is. He's trying to spin this. It's a new grift. That's what it is. So we get a different beat up here. Chuh. Hey, yo, let's go. Let's get it, baby. Yeah. Uh-huh. All right. All right, y'all. So look, here's the bottom line. This guy is a con man. He stands for nothing. He grifts. It's all a big grift. This apology is a big grift. He is just someone that is evil, that will flip-flop to benefit him. He sided with DC because he feels like her fan base is going to follow him and support him. But she's lost 500 subs already, 600, and more to come, because people aren't going to stop talking about this dude. I just started live streaming. I haven't been around. I made videos and I gave you info. Outspoken gave you info. Lots of info, homie. Stay in your lane, dude. Stay in your motherfucking lane. This is a cautionary tale. And this journey will be long, painful, with a lot of suffering in it. For you, dude. You really just should get off the internet. Get a real fucking job. There's people on here that do this the right way that can call it a job, not you. Because you're a con man. You're a grift. Stop talking about people's kids. Stop talking about deceased relatives. Stop calling people pedos and predators. You have me buying to that bullshit. Pedo man hunter. Yeah, I wanted to believe it. And I was really disappointed hearing the type of shit that comes out of your mouth. If you said that to me, homie, if you said that to me face to face, I'm just telling you right now, if I shook your hand, the hand's coming with me. All right? It is what it is. Because you're a weak, frail man. Keyboard warrior, internet tough guy. You're a phony. We all know it. The people that fucking circulate around you and orbit you, they all know it. You got a bunch of confused people, gaslit, manipulated, sabotaged, threatened, blackmailed. You blackmail people, dude. What's up, Brittany? What up, y'all? Love y'all. I appreciate everybody that's in here. What up, David? So, Ayo, if y'all enjoyed the stream, I do have my Cash App pinned in the chat or whatever. You know, this ain't what it's about, but I am trying to get a new computer so I could stream with Streamlabs. I'm going to stay based. I'm going to stay for what I stand for. People going to gun for me. I'm going to bring my information that I have back on them. David looking like a Gap model. I need my comb and my brush. So if you want to support me, if you like my content, you want to see me keep on doing it. Yeah, I do have a career off of this, but I figured, since it is going towards, entertaining and to build up my online presence and to keep making videos and live stream and do all this cool stuff to entertain everybody, I figured might as well set a goal for it. Yeah, and I got a lot of kids. You know what I mean? Kids are expensive. They're really, really, really expensive. So yeah, this is the section in the stream where I am panhandling. I am. And I'll admit it. I'm begging like a motherfucker. If you send me something through my Cash App, I'll give you a shout out. I got it up on my phone. So that's up to you if you want to or not. But, everything would be appreciated. I do love y'all. I do appreciate y'all. Just being here means a whole lot to me. Means a whole lot. And I do feel bad for the people that can't communicate in the chat due to being worried about being retaliated against, because this has been said to us by several people that they do feel scared, intimidated, that they'll be retaliated against, that this dude will go into real life. So moral of the story is this guy can't be trusted. He stands for nothing. He's been doing this for almost a decade. He's a con artist, a grifter, and he scams people. He will take your information and make it into his own and dramatize the shit out of it, because that's what brings in the views. That's what gets people riled up. It gets people triggered. It gets people wanting to, get more involved in it. Oh, you donated, Death? I appreciate that. DC has lost 800 subs. Holy fuck. Yeah, I do see some of the notifications. I appreciate that, y'all. That's really nice of you. It really does touch my heart, because I've been through a lot. This guy gaslit the motherfucking shit out of me. Strung me along for so fucking long, guys. For a very long time. He gets people worked up, and he gets people to do things that they shouldn't do, illegal things, go real life. because he over dramatizes things, slanders people, defames people's character. That's why he's the one in 4K saying all this stuff. He's the one in court for it, for threats of violence. And he continues to do it. I like to joke around and have fun and troll and goof around and have a good time, you know, tell jokes, things like that, make funny videos. It was never, you know, I don't know why I got suckered in and thought he was fighting like this big cause and fighting against evil, and all these people were terrible and evil. Yeah, people have done some shitty things, but the way that he goes about it by responding to them isn't good, and that's what's put him in the position that he's in. I'm going to get you a laptop, then ask you to mail it back to me. I'd like to get my hands on that hard drive, possibly. Because I did go to school for network and database administration. Pretty good with that shit. Restoring data. Like to see what's on that shit. Shit, I was going to play that clip from Dark Ninja. Maybe I'll do it really quick because it's fucking weird. You guys can see who the real fucking predator is.
Identified with this young man. I mean, it just happened. I just did. This dude he's been well ahead of his time. I'll tell you that right now. Puck's always been super.
You guys see this?
For his age.
You guys hear
he's
this?
in his 30s now. But I mean, when he was a young man, he was very mature. Those you don't know.
Can you guys hear that? Or no? Let me reshare the thing. This dude's calling other people predators. You can't make this shit up.
No, Puck McDuck is.
This is on Dark Ninja's channel, y'all.
I've known him for we fucking known each other for damn near 20 years. I met his ass when you were 16, 17. In my early 20s, I had a lot of younger friends, and whatever. You want to call me a weirdo? That's cool.
Nothing thanks, Sherry.
I took care of people. Yeah, we smoked weed together, but I took care of people. If they needed a place to stay, they could count on me. If they needed a hot meal, they could count on me. If they needed a dime bag, they could count on me. If they needed a safe place to go away from fucking bullshit, they could count on me. So, I mean, it's all about intent. And Puck can attest that he met me when he was a minor, and was I a good influence? Probably not. But did I ever? He's an outstanding young man. I didn't fuck him up. I'm not saying you're fucked up. I'm just saying I didn't fuck you up. And we still kick it. He's the only motherfucker that comes into town and stops by to see me for no reason. So that says a lot right there. But he's also my kid. So he's not my biological kid, but I adopted him.
This is a great video, Dark Ninja. Chuh.
He an unofficial Corbin. Like, he's one of the few people that could come to be like, hey, I need to stay for a week. You got it. I shot a bottle rocket at him and missed his basketball practices. I got to hook that hard drive up and get those videos out. Maybe I might do that tonight in the Discord server. I do have videos of me shooting a bottle rocket out of my butt crack at Puck, though.
The fuck?
Puck is my ideological kid. He's a good guy. The moment I met him, I adopted him as my son. I did. And it's just been how it is for almost 20 years. I was a young man when we met. I was still a young man. Guys, I don't care what you say. 26 years old is young.
What the fuck?
Okay, 26 years old is young. I had a family and I had children.
Creep.
And I identified with this young man. I mean, it just happened. I just did. This dude
Call
has
me a
been-
predator.
He's been well ahead of his time. I'll tell you that right now. Puck's always been super mature for his age. I mean, he's in his 30s now, but I mean, when he was a young man, he was very mature for his age. He didn't come off as a punk bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Like you.
Mom took me in. Mom took me in as usual, Dad.
Fake laughing.
An old soul like Lil Negs, like my oldest son, like all my kids. All my kids are old souls. Even my biological children and my non-biological children are fucking old souls. It's crazy, but that's the type of people I'm
Truth,
attracted to.
David.
I've had a little drink, shut. But that's the type of people I'm attracted to, right? Are people who I can relate to on a genuine level, and you know, and with Puck and I, and that's with any friends. We piss each other off, we fuck up, but we forgive each other because we mean well. We're still human. We accept each other's flaws.
These people reach like a motherfucker. And thank you for the donation, Sherry. You're so sweet. You're such a sweetie pie. This shit's gross, who they're affiliating with. Look at they're threatening Dark Ninja's kid's mom. The same shit that's happening to me.
Apparently, Dr. Rotso is.
Dr. Rotso, you're a bad person. You know that? You're bad.
So, chat. You got a super chat of you. Say you did.
I still don't like Frank. I think he's creepy and a fraud too.
All right, let's leave it. I have just both guys.
This is a great video. Yeah, it was a dope video, Dark Ninja. These people can't handle the truth. These people cannot handle the truth. You know what I'm saying? Moral of the story, guys. Once again, you guys can see it. This guy is a hypocrite. The irony of him trying to call people pedos and predators. Homie, you the predator. By that, what I just saw right there, about you being a drug dealer to random minors coming over, feeding them. Were you bathing them too, dude? Because that's some creepy ass shit, homie. I'm glad I got the fuck away from you. We're going to be building our own shit. We don't need your ass. You're a fucking liability. You held everybody the fuck down. Man, you ain't nothing. I was making videos, giving you information. You're the one who was saying all this shit, making it your own. In 4K, motherfucker. You don't see me on camera saying any of that shit. Because that wasn't the shit that I was saying to you, motherfucker. You know it. So you want to bury yourself? That's on you then. That will be on you. But I got to get going. Got things to do. Got to work. You know? A thing called a JOB, dude. I appreciate everybody being in here. Appreciate all the support, the donations. I love y'all. We're getting closer and closer to that goal. And then we'll really get things popping off. So remember to be subscribed to Hussy, Ms. Glory. Be subscribed to Dark Ninja. Hit up Death if you want to get in the Discord. Or hit up any of us if you want to get in the Discord. Dark Ninja, me, whoever. And, you know, If you need help, if you need a way out, we will help you. We will help you because what this dude is doing is wrong. It's immoral. It's disgusting. This guy needs to be stopped. He needs to be off the internet permanently. Remember that fake story I leaked out saying I was banned from the internet? This dude does need to catch a ban. And if that's not even a thing, but they should make it a thing because he shouldn't be on it. And everybody sees it. But I'm not going to play any outro music because I do got to get going. But I love y'all. Bodega Love, Bodega Coalition. We on a mission. And all these fake ass frauds need to stop bitching. Love y'all. Thank you for putting me on your television. Take care of yourself. Treat people how you want to be treated. Bodega Love. Peace, y'all. And Nags, this is for you, baby. He loves me.